What's going on, Quotation Nation? Quote by Lee coming at you with a special video. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new trailer for Sun and Moon. We're going to do a little bit of an analysis and my thoughts on the things that are in here. So we're going to just jump right into it with the opening here. Gotta catch them all! Alright, so the powerful new legendary Pokemon. First we have Solgaleo. That's how it looks like Solgaleo. I think that's pretty accurate how to say it. Solgaleo, the Psychic Steel type Pokemon. So that's a pretty cool typing. I really like that. Steel, I mean, Steel's not the best typing in the game, but I think that's a good typing for him. He looks super cool. Everybody is going to be calling this guy Aslan. I already know it. That's perfect nickname for this guy. So yeah, we got Solgaleo, and then we have the ability Full Metal Body, which we'll be able to see in the next little scene here. So let's take a look at it. So it shows him in battle. The Intimidate goes off from the Salamence, and then Full Metal Battle, that's hard to say, that's like a tongue twister. Full Metal Body will pop up, and it says Solgaleo's stats were not lowered. So from my understanding, it's similar to Clear Body, but I believe that it doesn't, so no stats can be lowered on Solgaleo. I think even from a secondary like Bulldoze or anything like that would lower as a secondary effect. So obviously abilities are not going to be affected by it. So, and then I'm pretty sure that from my understanding that secondary effects won't be lowering his defense either. And that's an okay ability. I mean, he is a legendary. They can't give him like an OP ability, obviously. But, you know, it's just kind of like, it's an okay ability. It's not the best ability in the world, but it's not terrible either. It has some competitive use to kind of counteract, you know, intimidate users and stuff like that. But we'll see. Obviously, he's probably going to, both the legendaries will be put into Ubers, as pretty much every single legendary is. Anyways, let's take a look at his signature move. So his signature move is called, here it comes, look at this, look at it, Sun Steel Strike. So we're gonna look at that fireball. He goes up, turns into a fireball, boom, and tackles him. So we can see right there that, alright, before we move on, we saw right there that it wasn't super effective, so it's not going to be, I'm not sure what kind of attack it is. It looks like it could be steel, or it's obviously not fire because fire is resisted, but yeah, it could be steel, probably is, but it looks like a fire, like a flaming charge type attack. So it's just kind of weird. Now, the way he went up and he tackled here, let's take a look at that again. Let's go back. Let's go look at, nope, a little further. Let's look at it again. He's going to go up and comes down and tackles. I'm calling it right now. I'm pretty sure Solgaleo is going to be a physical attacker. That looked like a physical move. He's tackling the Salamence. So I'm calling it right now. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a physical attacker. Now we've got Lunala, which is pretty sweet. I'm a big fan of this. I'm on Team Moon. Team Moon. Pokemon Moon is the one I'm going to get. I'm probably actually going to get both games. But yeah, we've got Lunala, which is cool. You know, it's got the lunar, got the name. Solgaleo had like Sol for sun and Leo for lion. But Lunala, that's a great name. Psychic Ghost type, really cool typing, really powerful typing, I think. Has a very big weakness to dark, but he has two really good, what's the word, attack stats? No, that's not the word, typings. He has two good physical, up in your face type of typings, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. He's got good typings, that's what we're trying to say. And then we've got the ability Shadow Shield on him. So we're going to take a look at what that's going to do. So Shadow Shield. Oh man, look at that. Look at it. He looks so cool. I really like this design. Goes up. Moongeist Beam. That's his attack. And it is super effective on this Gengar. Oh, we're not gonna. Let's go back again. Let's watch it again. So it doesn't show the ability. And so I read up a little bit on the ability. What was it called again? It's let's see here. Shadow Shield. So Shadow Shield, from my understanding, it's kind of like multi-scale, where it's gonna reduce physical. It's gonna reduce damage when he's at full HP, but I don't think it's gonna be quite on par with multi-scale. But yeah, so that's pretty much what the ability does. It's gonna be reducing damage taken when you're at full health, which will be good competitively. And so let's take a look at it one more time. Let's go through this. He's so cool. Look at those ears. He's so evil looking. I love this Pokemon. I was in love with him the moment I saw him. I thought he was super cool. Solgaleo is really awesome as well. Look at that third eye. Moongeist Beam. Now look at this. It looks like a giant Kamehameha, and he's shooting a laser. So I'm pretty sure that Lunala is going to be a special attacker. It looks pretty obvious to me. Look at that Gengar. He's like, ah! He's dying. He's getting hit hard. So now we're going to take a look at this. So it's been confirmed, yes, there are going to be multiple islands. A lot of people are like, oh, is there only going to be one island? Are we going to be able to travel back to Kalos? And this pretty much confirms multiple islands, obviously. And so this island up here at the top, this looks like the starting island. You can kind of see right here. That looks like the platform in the first village. If you saw the other trailer, link will be in the description. The other trailer for the first one for Sun and Moon, this is where you get your Pokemon, and then it shows a couple different things here. You got like a volcano-ish type of thing here. There's actually a lot of volcano-looking things all over this region. We got one here that's kind of volcanic. This is like a mountain, like a volcanic snow mountain kind of. There's some stuff over here. This looks like maybe it's an old destroyed volcano and stuff like that. But anyways, it's looking like, so there's four different islands, so there's probably going to be two to three towns per island, because most Pokemon games have 11, 12 different towns, and 8 of them will have the gym in them. But this one is looking like it's going to be 2 to 3. This big island, let's see if we can count a couple of them. So you got the starting town, that's 1. And then down here, that's going to be 2. This looks like, this is probably not a new town. This would be 3 over here. And maybe 4 and 5. Possibly 5. I'm thinking 1 for sure. Maybe 2. And then 3. That looks more like it. This looks like this is all one town because it's all connected to that road. This is maybe a small village. Maybe like this is the first town. This is where like the first mart is. And then we got over here. This is probably, so it's going to have like maybe 4. But it's looking like 3 to me. 3 towns on this island. Then I'm going to guess you're going to go over to this island. I think you're going to go clockwise. I think it's going to go clockwise in the order of when you're traveling to the new islands. And so it looks pretty cool. I love the design. It is looking like we're not going to be traveling back to Kalos though. If you look at all the clouds, the surrounding stuff of the world overview, it doesn't really look like there's going to be going back to Kalos, which is sad because there's a lot of cool stuff in Kalos that I would have loved to explore, but I'm happy for this game. And then this right here, this looks like it's going to be the Pokemon League. It looks pretty sweet. I'm guessing, you get here, you go in the building, you fight, and then back here, this looks almost similar to like a castle type of thing, and you can see kind of a little bridge. So that's probably where the champion is going to be. That's my thoughts on that. So let's get on to the other parts of this. So welcome to the Alola region. We've got some more overworld gameplay. It looks beautiful. Then we get to see the customizations a little bit. Kind of cool. I hope they have more than this that they show in the trailer. They've got a couple different options. And so my biggest thing was I was dead certain that the professor was going to be that old man that gives you the Pokemon, but it's been confirmed that Professor Kukui is the professor, and he's young, just like Sycamore was, which is cool. I mean, I had this whole theory, it's like, oh, you know, because they name every single professor after a tree, and so I was thinking, oh, this old guy, he's going to be Professor Palm, you know, palm trees all over the island and stuff, but I was totally wrong. We got Professor Kukui. I'm pretty sure a kukui is a type of nut that comes from a tree, so I think that's close enough. But yeah, so he's been confirmed. Let's see what he's saying. He's saying Alola's region is made up of several islands. That could be the reason. The region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Yeah. So that makes me think, he says there's lots of rare Pokemon. That makes me think we're going to get at least 100 new Pokemon. That's my guess. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around there. 80 to 100 new Pokemon, and if so, then I am super stoked. It's always cool seeing new Pokemon. It's going to affect the meta for online battles and stuff. It's going to be really sweet. Let's keep going. We're going to stop here. This is Kukui's mysterious assistant, and her name is Lily, and so she looks kind of sad right there. Like, she looks like she's super sad. You know, she's right in front of this bridge. Maybe I think this is going to be a pivotal point in the storyline, almost. She looks kind of like, I don't know, maybe the evil organization has done something, and because over here she looks mean. She looks like she's not a friendly person, so I think she's going to be a little standoffish at first. But then, the more we play, the more we get to know her. She's going to, like this, I think is going to be a pivotal point in the story where, you know, she really needs our help, and she kind of opens up, and she becomes a little bit of a nicer rival to us. So next we've got this guy, which is Hao. He was shown in the first trailer as well. So he's the other rival, pretty much confirmed. He's our friend in the Alola region, which is cool. And so yeah, we've got Hao, and he's like, holy, that gave me chicken skin. That must be some kind of island saying. I've never heard anybody say that. That's just, oh my gosh, that gave me chicken skin, because you know chickens have those like kind of scaly bumps all over their skins and stuff, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but yeah, that's Hao. He's our new friend in the region, which is pretty sweet. And so now this part, I'm a little bit like, it's cool, but I don't care. So they made a new Pokédex where Rotom is going to be able to go into the Pokédex, and he's going to be able to communicate with you. So you can see right here, like, nice to meet you. Pal, gentle on the goods, okay? And so it's the next generation of Pokédexes, but it's only complete once Rotom has gone into this body specially developed for it. A whole new way for people and Pokemon to get together. And so that's going to wrap up our episode, or our video, I guess, and my thoughts on it. So it's available November 18th, 2016. It's going to be super hype. Let me know in the description if you are Team Moon or if you're Team Sun. I'm Team Moon. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play these games. And when they release more and more information, we're going to have as many updates as we can. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any of your thoughts or theories, go ahead, throw them out in the description, and I'll get back to you and try to reply to everybody who watches these videos. So yeah, thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your days, guys.